I think Black Rat, I think a lot of people, you know, for me it was like, really? Art's trendy again? Let me go and dig out some canvases, you know? I remember doing my first art show when I was 18 at the Wolverhampton Art Gallery, and I was outraged. I was ran out of town. How could we give up this gallery to this young thug? You know, and but I think then it was kind of difficult, but I almost felt like it was just ticking the boxes by going, yeah, did that. You know, it was kind of being a rebel and going into a gallery. And all those questions arose then. You know, is graffiti in the gallery selling out? You know, and all of those questions. But I think in real honesty, if you've spent your time with any genre of any kind, and you've put your all into it, and you maybe never got the rewards that you want, I think as long as you spend the time in doing that and you've learned all of that, you can live the best of both worlds. You know, and I've spent a lot of time, a lot of paint, a lot of cold hours freezing my nuts off painting for many years. And then, you know, you get a gallery shot 15, 20 years later and you think, you know, is that being commercial? Is that selling out? Do you want to answer that? Neither do I. And I think that the difference is if your art remains integral, and I think it's the same with music. I think, you know, I was one of those early people that would always look at what is commercial and what isn't. And even I can play devil's advocate, was like, well, I was saying, that's selling out. And I'm like, what am I saying? What am I even saying? Because as a young person, you have that spirit inside of you to look at society and be the rebel. We all have that. And you get older, and you get wiser, and you get more experienced. But I certainly went the long way around and still continue the long way around, because along my journey is not like everyone else's. It's for me to learn something about it. Every no is someone telling me you have to quietly go away and learn another approach. If I just took the shortcut and got there all of a sudden, I would have probably sold out. I would have probably kind of not really learnt enough about the spirit of the industry, and about this more than that, the spirit of my own self, about what I find really important for me. It's not everyone's cup of tea. What I do is the way that I do things, because there's something about distillation that I like. I like the fact that if I'm doing a gallery show, there's 30 years of experience behind that. That I've actually put the time in. I've actually spent, you know, we break into our own meter to get money out to go and nick paint or buy stuff, or, you know, my mum would, you know, we'd go and nick fish fingers to go and eat. We did that. I mean, I don't know if you guys hustle, but we did that. We'd go and steal food, because I came from, you know, cotton wraps, being in a children's home with my name in my collar, thrust into an inner city environment where the first thing that I thought about when I was 18 about landing on an estate in Heathtown was I can walk from one side of the estate to the other without touching the grass. And that freaked me out, man. I was like, this is an inner city estate. So I kind of learned my wares going the long way around.
Absolutely. So how